church and hip-hop. You might imagine that the two go together about as well as oil and water, and 9 times out of 10, you would be right. But that one special case, that 10th time, that's what we're going to talk about today. We're going to have a look at a young church choir boy who grew up and found himself to be, in my opinion, one of the most recognizable and versatile voices in the independent music scene. Let's check out KRIZZ KALIKO.
People looked at me and thought I would fail. I mean, I'm a fat guy with vitiligo on his face. Odds always seem stacked up against me. But once I found music, I found KRIZZ KALIKO.
KRIZZ KALIKO is here.
KRIZZ KALIKO in this thing.
Backstage with KRIZZ KALIKO.
KRIZZ KALIKO. Ladies and gentlemen, KRIZZ KALIKO.
My main goal was to go from people staring at me and laughing at me to people never being able to forget me. Who is KRIZZ KALIKO? I am music.
The legendary KRIZZ KALIKO, man, right here on Juggalo News. Cali, baby. Ah! The new album, man, it's what a lot of juggalos and a lot of the tech fans, you know, have been waiting on. And I say the tech fans because that's where people normally know KRIZZ KALIKO from, man. The new album's called Tech 9 Presents KRIZZ KALIKO Vitiligo. So that means that you got to look under the T's for it, which may be a little confusing. You got to look in the Tech 9 section, you know what I'm saying? Tech 9 Presents KRIZZ KALIKO Vitiligo, man. It's been a long time coming, man. It's a dope album, man. It's like a roller coaster ride. Tech had this idea to make even the theme of it, as far as the skits go, a roller coaster, man, because it jumps in and out of singing and rapping and flipping and everything else that I'm known for doing, man. And I'm really excited, man. I'm probably more excited than the fans, you know what I'm saying? That's the head of the source, man, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, so that's what it looks like.
Like most people, I discovered KRIZZ KALIKO through Tech's albums. I'm sure it's no stretch of the imagination if you know my channel to guess that I'm a big Tech 9 fan and have been for a long time. This video was originally going to be a Tech 9 video, but honestly, what can I say about Aaron Dantes Yates that hasn't already been said, and he doesn't need any more spotlight. I imagine it's already pretty bright where he's standing. However, it was through Cali's work with this legend in the late 90s that he came to be in the position to drop one of my favorite albums ever. Vitiligo was released in May 2008, and I was pulling up to Best Buy in my baby mama's Volkswagen Bug, stupid flower vase accessory and everything, to grab a copy in the first week. I was blown away by it, honestly. I'm still blown away by it, honestly. Unfortunately, I couldn't find any music videos for any of the songs off this album, which makes sense, I guess, when you consider that this was his first solo project, and around this time, Strange Music was in full killer/psychology 101 mode, but I'm still going to play a couple of snippets because the album is just so classic to me.
It freaks me out, it's driving me. It creeps me out, inside of me. Can you freak me out? I'm going. When I'm alone in my room, sometimes I stare at the wall. In the back of my mind, I hear my conscience call, telling me I need a gun just in case of a brawl. I can block them all, shoot them up till them fall. Cali in this thing, baby, watch me go. If I'm soft, motherfucker, then I'm the last to know. I come through your town, beat the ground up. This one here, make it bob your head and keep you frowned up. You're good looking in your home, cooking good like your mama passed down from my mama.
Nah, for real.
Must got Indian in your family. I wanna thank your mama for spending time with your daddy. I admit it, you got me shook. I'ma empty out my voicemail and throw away my black book and act like I'm not looking when I see him stroll by. That's my new baby mama, got me under control. I'm open wide, she give me hope inside. I told a lie when I said that I don't sleep with an open eye. I'm really ready, hard, really heavy. Hold steady, look in the mirror high. Beautiful you are. Everybody, you have been invited to a sexy party. It only requires you be getting naughty. I think you're on fire, baby, you're a hottie. La-dee-da-dee. The back of a spectacular, thicker than sinking, my teeth are like Dracula. Baby, know I'm after her, and after this is over, come over. Let me do them things that I whispered in your ears, what I told her. Don't give me that cold shoulder. Don't hesitate, I know that I don't know you. I'm something to see, so don't bring your girl around me. True player for real, S-N-9-N-E.
Vitiligo was obviously well received by the fans, and if you were tuned into that scene around the time, you will remember that the album somehow managed to both fit into a category, yet simultaneously be able to stand out from the category, which is probably why he chose to title the next album Genius. This project saw Kali pulling us a little further out of our comfort zone with some of his musical decisions, and while I imagine that your average rap fan might be turned off by the departure from traditional hip-hop, the fans that enjoyed and welcomed something new were treated to a project that not only displayed his amazing talent, but also let people a little further into his life.
Me and you together ain't really good anyway. We could break up or just break out of a heated argument on any given day. I'm impossible. Being with me is an obstacle. Women of the world, I got lots to pull. But we close to the most, especially with our clothes on the floors. I only give a dose to them hoes. And without you is the one thing I hate. Together's a fate. But if you ask, baby, I would jump in the lake. And I cheated, you stay faithful. And I'm ungrateful. And I act so damn hateful. And over, I know that it's over finito. Cause I ain't seeming to get control of my libido. Forget about it, cause I think the world of you. I was just playing with them girls, baby, I love you. I know I messed up with you, baby, I owe you. If we break up, I'ma die or you.
Christopher, it's time for bed.
Oh, Mom, I don't want to go to bed.
Come on.
Okay, will you read me a bedtime story, please? Please?
Okay, you get to bed and I'll get the storybook. Y'all tucked in?
Yeah.
Here we
go. Here's a story about a little boy who wasn't so bad. Smiling but he feeling so sad. As a young lad he lost his dad. Mama didn't have much, but thankful for the things she had. Mom and sister was the parenting system. Tucked him in his bed at night.
Good night.
Then on his head she'd kiss him. The lights go out, that's when it started, yeah. Little Christopher became very scared. So that when his closet things began to move back and forth, that of course all in his head. Don't need no sugar for bed. What's the meaning? Waking up from a dream screaming, all the while singing that I got upside down, smiling I gotta wipe my frown, dry my eye. Kids, this is how it is when you're older. Wake up and you're bipolar. I feel tainted, embarrassed for you to see me, and I'm praying that you'll never leave. I'm yours. Why won't somebody help me? Somebody save me. I'm losing the faith that you gave me. I'm yours. Why won't my mama's worried? I'm hurt me, but I'm just too worried.
The next release we would see from KRIZZ was Shock Treatment, and while I remember buying and liking this album, it was not in heavy rotation like the previous two had been. This is normally where I tell you that I forgot about KRIZZ KALIKO for a couple of years, but it's impossible for that to happen when he's featured on every Tech 9 album. Kali released an EP titled Sick that I don't think I listened to more than once, so when I saw the promo for Kickin' and Screamin', I wasn't as excited for the release as I should have been. I think this is my favorite project of his to date, and the whole thing is just amazing to me.
Go crazy.
Spaz! Up in the 70s, 80s, baby, I'm a bust to the death of me. No sanity left of me, middle fingers up to haters who slept on me. Oh no, you naysayers, you take it back. The stinking batters ain't having that. Me, you up for later, you backpacking, backstabbing, never on different rap. And I ain't naming for the middle, trying to eat and get the vittles, I ain't talking about a little bit. And I ain't ashamed to be the middle giant's protege. Let me niggas is getting blown away. Nickname Cali, baby, winning all my medicine and going crazy. And if you feel the same as me, come on and go and sing with me. If you feel like you go insane, then spaz, 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 spaz.
Now, Christopher, don't you go forcing everyone to listen to your crazy music.
She's right, son. Don't you go forcing everyone to listen to your crazy music.
Oh, come on.
Now.
Hello?
Listen to
Hello?
your mother.
Oh, golly gee, guys, I just want to sing.
Feeling like I want someone to tangle with me. The whole wide world don't know me, so my whole label looking at me knowing I'm the genius. People lend me an ear, I said that I'm the genius. Just so I made it clear, can't box me, unboxable. Top the untoppable, impossible. Far more popular, we be way more profitable. BEAT obstacles, and see me, pay me, gotta get the dough. And I'm way to the left, and I've never been a ditto, so when I get my videos, it better be a big old check. Cause I ain't reached my pinnacle yet, and if they're too sentimental, then jet. Cause everything up on dinner ain't that respectful. So check for me, I'm the one with the crazy hair, dancing by myself. You don't understand me, then leave me there. Hello walls, hello ceiling. No one's home, and I'm feeling all alone. Hello bed, hello pillow. When I'm high, I still feel low. No one knows me like my things, but no one answers when I scream. Hello walls.
I don't feel good. Not physically, but like mentally. It's like I lose myself, like I'm not Chris anymore, like unstable.
It seems like I would've fixed it, but I've been gone for way too long. Put a band-aid on it to fix it, but I'll be barely hanging on. This is hell, then I need help. So dark it's like I never see the sun. It's like I'm dreaming, but feel so real. And I can't be the only one. Unstable, yes. Give me a reason, cause I can't stop it thinking about leaving. I'm so unstable. And I need help, I can't do it by myself. No. Unstable.
The same year as Kickin' and Screamin', Chris released his second EP, Nevermind, to get us over the hump until he released the Son of Sam album. This was his 5th full-length album release, and I felt that he sounded very comfortable here. We got the usual mix of fun and deeply personal songs on this one, and there was even an official feature from Callie's wife and a video to go with it.
I kill for your loving. Say I will for your loving. Tell me what to do for my loving. Nothing I won't do for your loving. Give it up to me.
He tryna holla, no he trippin'. But he got them kinda lips that was made for kissing. Maybe he packing and he got something with him. I think I'm going with him. He gotta be a winner and gotta take me to dinner. And then he going dinner if he ain't gonna deliver. I never let him enter, baby it's a beginner. Cause this will be the tinder to put you off in the winter.
Okay.
He's like a player and got a lot of women. I don't care, I'm going with him.
What they like, where you from? I'm from KC. Hey, I think she want me. She put the booty all on me. Knew it before she looked this way. And I was like, hey. Jiggling it like it's waving hella. Girl, I sleep on that thing, it's like a pillow. So much heat, she can roast a marshmallow. Yes. She getting cheese from the fellas with the jello. Okay. She can juggle that, make a poor man pat his pockets when he's struggling. With 2 hands, she's smuggling. You couldn't palm it with the biggest hands. That way she dance like midgets wrestling in her pants. And her back in, acting like you smacking it, attracting it, cashing in without even her asking. Okay. Feel like a pervert, try to make eye contact. I can't, down on her skirt. Sometimes there's a man. Sometimes there's a woman, and sometimes, I forgot what I was saying. Let's just have sex. We all need sex, and it's gonna continue. We all need sex, it's just the animal video. Just rolling over out of bed. Had to get my head right last night. Can't remember anything I did. Damn, I must have been one of them nights. Got a Becky and a bottle of whiskey, and the sun went down. Think I remember she kissed me. We took a trip downtown. I wanna love you forever, that's why we're still together. Why you be tripping so much? You make it tougher than leather. See, 1 minute you love it, then the next one you hate it. You like to argue with a nigga, I be participating. See, you sweet as a donut, then you flip it, you go nuts. You always tripping with somebody, if you don't, it's a bonus. You keep it peaceful but evil, you can't be yelling at people. Sometimes I think I should move on, I should just go and just leave you. Don't try to tell me nothing, you to be fussing and cussing me out. Don't understand what all the fussing about. Open the door and get the W out. What you was thinking for, you get to speaking out, you got the foot in your mouth. I don't understand if you's putting me out, wanna be losing. I think it's rude that you got to stupid about. We get the damn near duking it out. Look, I love you, but this the kind of love I can definitely do without. Cause your love is like schizophrenia, and I be like, ay.
Up until this point, we had received 5 albums and 2 EPs in a 5-year span. That's not even including the massive amount of work Kali had done just with Tech N9ne alone during this time, and so when there was a 3-year gap between Son of Sam and the release of Go in 2016, it was a sign to me that maybe everything wasn't as wonderful as it seemed from the outside looking in. I think as fans sometimes we tend to forget that the lyrics in our favorite songs are a real person's actual thoughts and feelings, and even when an artist is telling us, yo, I'm not always happy, it can be hard to grasp the fact that they might not always be happy. They say the best art is birthed from a place of pain, and maybe that explains why Kali is just so damn good.
I'm only thinking of myself when I make you feel so comfortable. You hate it, I'll just flirt with someone else till I make you make your mind up. You can't take it if I tell you you're a star falling from the sky and make you think that you're the apple of my eye. And I can tell you that I never tell a lie, but you don't need another reason why. Oh baby, I'm just trying to talk upon it, okay? Leave me alone. I'll only do what you let me. Talk upon it. Wouldn't do that till you met me. Talk upon it. I know you know I'm the one. Let me talk upon it.
So between the 2016 release of Go and the 2020 release of Legend, there were rumors and whispers in the Strange Music fandom about Kali Baby potentially leaving Strange Music, and understandably fans were a little concerned. A lot of people that found Tech a little later in his career had never even heard a Tech N9ne album that didn't have that signature Kaliko sound on it somewhere, and anyone that has seen a Tech show can tell you that it just wouldn't be the same without the undeniable chemistry the two of them have on stage together after doing it for 20 years side by side. The concerns of loyal Strange Music fans would be put to bed in October 2019 when, during a performance at the legendary Red Rocks Amphitheater, Mr. Kaliko had this to share with his fans in the world.
I was a funny, fat-looking kid from Kansas City that they told would not make it. They told me, the guy even that put me and Tech together said I would have to put makeup on my face, I'd have to lose weight, and y'all accept this fat, funny looking motherfucker, man. Thank you so much for all of these years. Thank you. Hold on, one more thing. I went into a depression. I know y'all hear the music. It's not fake shit. I went into a fucking depression. Travis and Tech gave me a contract to sign years ago, and they were gracious enough to, I've still been rocking with Tech all this time with no contract for the last 3.5 years, just on handshake. That's my brothers. And my family's been missing me, man, and I was frustrated with myself. I was frustrated with the fucking world for everybody not getting my music. I ain't gonna lie, I was frustrated with Tech and with Trav, man. That's real shit. I was fucked up. I know you were, motherfucker. I hear y'all, goddammit. I was fucked up, and I decided to leave Strange Music, man. Real shit. It's the first time I ever got booed, too. Not only did I decide to leave Strange Music, man, but I started doing voiceover work. I actually got a big role coming up. But I decided to even quit music, man, because I felt like, man, fuck everybody not getting the message. I'm going through fucking depression. As you've heard me talk about, my kids miss me. Every time I leave the house, my kids are like, Daddy, when you come in, they cry every time I leave. But, matter of fact, make some noise for my wife. She's here tonight. Come here, baby. Come here. I'm gonna tell you what she said. I told her I was quitting. She said, there's no fucking way you can quit. Did you bring what I told you to bring? This is the contract. This is the contract that Travis and Tech gave me 3 years ago. We've been back and forth like a motherfucker. Fuck that. I knew if I was gonna make any fucking decision like this, I had to do it in the place that's given us the most love. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. This place has given us more love than anybody in the fucking world. This is the contract they gave me. I told them that I was not coming back, but y'all are my family too, man, and I want to sign this fucking contract in Denver, man. Give me a pen. I fucking love you forever, Cali, baby!
Strange Music and KRIZZ KALIKO fans worldwide went to sleep a little easier that night, knowing that their Batman still had his Robin, and everything in Strangeland was as it should be. A little less than a year later, Legend dropped, and in usual form, the album was genre-bending and fun while still being personal, and of course displaying his amazing ability with such a wide range of vocal talent.
So Adrian, can you tell me what changed? What are some specific things that changed in the shoot?
Well, first, a llama showed up.
The creative motivation behind the llama is drunk white girls are the best.
Second, all of these girls just started showing up. They were bringing in props that we weren't ready for. All over set, all over the music video, it was just a mess. The llama's all over the place, spitting everywhere.
I thought we needed to spice things up a bit. I thought there needed to definitely be drugs on set, lots of alcohol.
And as a director, how do you deal with that chaos?
You roll with it.
What the fuck are you doing? You can't park your fucking car on the set.
What the fuck are you talking about? Listen, this is what you need to do. No. Listen to me. Google me.
I wanted to show my soft side on this song, on this video. I wanted to show how creative I can be, how sensitive I can be to women, especially drunk white girls.
I think she's wasted.
It's your birthday, take a shot for that. No work day, take a shot for that. It's after Thursday, take a shot for that. Drunk white girls are the best, Drunk white girls are the best, Drunk white girls are the bartender, keep the credit card, cause we're doing another round. Put the car in the valet, drunk in the LA, it might be going down. Taking body shots of each other and loving. Queen and she need a crown. Going crazy, her hair is a mess. Girls are trying to twerk a little harder than everybody.
I think she's wasted.
Rubbing the mouth a little bit at the
Get
bar.
her like she don't taste it.
Stepping on feet, spilling drinks inside.
Ooh, he's so faded.
Somebody better come and get their daughter. Girls are the best.
Close my eyes and now I see what you see.
You can put me on the pedestal. Promising I'll never let it go. Commas and I'm seeing several. Say I'm the next to blow, next to bro. I'm in the saddle up. Told me to saddle up. You get a lot of love, but it's not enough for the kids. Shut up, keep it bottled up. If I'm the next to just exit, hold my breath and just text it. Have my finger on the trigger. Fans told me, hold up, nigga. This to the strange land the most. Name ran the boast. Almost jumped off the roof. Damn, that was close. Love.
Told me a million times.
myself off the floor. I was cold on these hoes, now I'm burning up. Trying to put them days behind me. Niggas stuck in the house, I'm thinking you can't find me. I'm addicted to what y'all think. Dig in the comments and get that drink. And then I'm vomiting in that sink. That's why I don't come out the house. Real shit'll come out the mouth. It's like I don't know how to act. I'm back and packing a gun. Slap me a sack, bitch, I'm slapping back and now I gotta run. Don't know what to do with me, cool with me, then quit the tomfoolery. If the crew is truly through with me, then I hit the brewery. But it ain't nothing new to me, the devil pursuing me. Sorta kind of unusual, like you put the blue on me. True to do the on them. If you wanna chew on them, the greatest of number 8, you might as well put a shoe on them. Never told no lie, I be true on them. If a lift is glistening, only thing missing is you on them, okay? Maybe anyway, it's a spider cake tattoo on them. And Rich is my nigga with no hue on them. And finally went out, I got mine, but yeah, they got 2 on them. Travis hated me at first and I grew on them.
Legend was released in September 2020, and I'm not sure if you guys remember what was happening around that time or not, but obviously the world had changed a little. There were no sold-out amphitheaters during this time, and if you're an artist whose main source of income is putting on shows, I can imagine this would really freak you out. There was a lot of build-up to the announcement of Kali's departure from Strange Music, which culminated in May 2021 when he would reveal to the world not only the creation of his own label, Earhouse Incorporated, but also one of his most intimate releases to date. With Wait, he really just put it all out there for everyone to see, and the message was clear. Kali wasn't holding anything back.
I hate myself so much. Call it fat shaming. Lose some weight. I get bullied because I was overweight.
And you can never be skinny.
Lose some weight.
These people have a lot of damage because they're obese. Obesity accelerates damage to DNA.
Disgusting. You have no self-control. That's why you're so fat.
Guys, I look really gross.
Obesity can also affect your quality of life and lead to psychological problems.
Learning to love yourself more is one of the most powerful things you can do in regards to self-improvement. I hate myself so much.
Burn County. Now you know you got the best smile, open up. Pretty cute for a big guy, ain't what you wanna be. Ain't what you wanna be. I wanna be outside half naked, uncovered in the sun. You ain't taking that from me. Ain't taking that from me. We all look alike with the lights out, and if we get dirty, gotta wipe off. Better make my plate with the white sauce. Anybody in my way, tell them it might cost. Better wait. Now you really think you need somebody to wait? Praying and tell them free my body from weight. It's too much to hold on to. You be you and laugh.
Look at what they looking at.
It's also important too, as you talk about in weight, and as I know from talking to you and knowing you for, I guess, around 20 years or so, give or take, I think the thing is that people have to understand this is not a light switch. You turn it off or on. It's like, this is what it is. And dealing with issues that we all have, you know, we have to constantly battle them, fight them, overcome them, work on them. So for you as a person, since you've had, I know, vision issues since you were around 8, you've been overweight for most of your life and all this other stuff, how do you find the peaks and how do you survive the peaks and valleys of that for so long?
I think having a good support system is really important. My wife is about as tough as nails, beautiful woman, and just she's very supportive. You know, I was having a breakdown probably like a month ago, and then she's in the car crying, screaming, and hollering like, I feel like you've been trying to die. You got fans out here that love you. You got people that love you. I feel like you're constantly trying to die. And, oh, sorry about that. I hate when I get calls when I'm having this. You've been constantly trying to die, and I want you to try to live. For us, look at these beautiful children you have that love you. Look at these beautiful fans you have that love you. Try to live for once. So when you got somebody like that in your ear, like, what do you do? What do you say? Like, you know, we have one shot at this life, Soren. We got one shot. So I go through those types of things, man. That's how I get through the peaks and valleys. Plus, I have coping mechanisms. I literally get on YouTube and look up guided meditation.
you know, and then I have the therapy, which is my music, you know, and I know that sounds like a cliche, but I literally do, man. I come down here. This is my studio I'm in right now. And I just come down here and write songs and do music. I like to sit in front of the grocery store and just, I literally pull up in my truck and just watch life go on. I don't know, man. It's just continued. It's weird because continuing to move forward continues, you know, propels me forward. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. You just got to find it. You got to dig down deep, because there's been days that I've been seriously suicidal, and I don't know. Something happens, man. There's some type of divine intervention that happens with me. And, you know, the universe, God, whatever you believe in, I feel like this energy just kind of overtakes me and propels me through it. I make songs about it, and I think it helps everybody else do the same.
Now, speaking of support systems, you also recently left Strange. So what, you know, you've flirted with that before and all different things. So what made now the time that you actually leave Strange for real?
COVID made a lot of people pivot. I won't say everybody. Everybody didn't have to pivot, but I did. 90% of my income was touring. So think about it. When I leave, I mean, when we don't have any shows, we haven't done a tour, I should say, since 2019. It's now 2021. So it enabled me, I don't know, not even enabled. It forced me to try to pivot and figure out what I was going to do. And so the first thing I did was build a studio in my house, because of course we can't go to the studio. The engineers weren't even there. So I built the studio in my home, and I've been thinking about it for a while, man. And I've been priming my wife to manage me for a couple of years because I never had a manager. And so I primed her to manage me, you know what I'm saying? And then we built the studio here. I started recording songs, and then I had to have the hardest conversation I've ever had was to go to Tech and tell him that I wanted to go off on my own and kind of drive the bus to my own destiny and figure out what I'm worth without Strange Music. It's been a security blanket. It's been the platform that I've been on forever. It's where people are the most familiar. So it's like a leap of faith to think that you could step off to the side and form Earhouse and try to make it into a success, duplicate the legacy that I created there with Strange Music and Tech 9. So,
although we have yet to see a full-length album release from Cali and Earhouse, that's not to say that he hasn't been busy. He's been releasing singles as well as keeping his audience engaged through social media platforms where he quite regularly can be seen going live and interacting with his fans. He streams on Twitch, but I don't really fuck with Twitch, so I couldn't tell you what he does over there. But if you watch streamers, now you know Cali's over there, so you should go check him out. Here's a few clips of some of the Earhouse singles thus far.
Wait, I ain't gonna argue back and forth about what I did. I'll keep on pressing show promoters about what I should get. I've been fat like all my life, and now my clothes don't really fit. This COVID shit ain't over, but I think I'm over it. Cause I've been feeling good. And if I don't feel good, I'ma just fake it. It ain't no problem out there, can't be fixed with bacon. Probably the reason now that I don't look good naked, but smiling every picture when you take it. Cause now I'm feeling good. Yeah, fucking good. Oh my God, cause now I'm feeling good. Yeah, fucking good. Oh my God, and now I'm feeling good. Now how you gonna make it to the next day? Already started day drinking with your best day. Down, up, shots in a cup for a bad bitch. Bad bitch, get up on your head, bitch. Ooh, she in the front seat cutting up. You know how she give it up, she ain't about to cover up. With your people, you gon' spend up all your check if they let you. You out there acting extra. Talking about, bitch, it's your birthday. Let me show you how you do it on your motherfucking birthday. Ay, it's your birthday. None of bitches can't see you on your worst day. Watch it buzz it.
Excuse me, bro. Excuse me. Check it out. Check. Yo, hey, how you doing, man? The T-Pain. Very nice to meet you. Very nice to meet you. Yo, we doing a video with KRIZZ KALIKO down the road. It's called Birthday Bitch. But we got a dance that goes with it, right? We're trying to get people in the video. Is it cool if we like film you doing the dance? Like get you in the video if you want to be in it?
Hey, why not? Let's do it.
Let's do it. Okay. I just learned this too. So we're gonna have to work this out. So you go a little 1, 2. Okay, we're starting off not so great. Okay, here we go. They go 1, 2,
2.
Back.
Back.
Then bop.
Bop.
Then bop.
Bop.
And then you go 1, 2 to the other side.
2.
And then you gotta turn, right?
Turn.
That's okay. There we go.
I got it.
So I'm gonna just show you it all together. It goes 1, 2, bop, bam, bam, and then left, then back, and then turn. Take it down!
Yo, what the fuck?
I am the king of the world, yeah. I am the king of the world. I am the one to be royal, you loyal to. I am the bling that you put in that thing in the ring when your babe wanna spoil you. Play the game, it ain't a game. Cali baby know the name. Got the skill to let the soldiers kill, let them rank me in the Hall of Fame. Power never get shut off. Arrogance never get cut off. I don't need diamonds to go when I'm grimy, I'm shining and shaking the mud off. Immaculate conception is my weapon. You can feel it in my tone. I belong on the throne, yeah.
Shout out to the homie Jacob Buck right here for guessing that video number 10 was going to be about Tech 9, because it really was until I started making it and decided to check out Cali instead. Maybe one day I'll make the tech video, but for now let's keep shining a light on people that are still trying to make it up to Tech's level of success. If you take away anything from this video, I hope that you take away the idea that no matter how long you have been doing things the same way, you shouldn't be afraid to take some risks and try things a new or different way. Shout out to KRIZZ KALIKO for having the courage after over 2 decades to go out on a limb and shake shit up. Thank you to anyone that made it to the end of this video. You are the real Flapjack fam, and as always, leave me your suggestions down below. Unless your suggestion is Dax, then just don't leave that suggestion. I'm gonna leave you with Cali and Brit still killing shit together. This was only 2 months before the time of recording this video on the Demon Jones track Target Practice. I will catch you guys on the next one.
Target practice. I'm gonna hit what I'm aiming at. I'm gonna hit what I'm aiming at. Target practice. I'm gonna hit what I'm aiming at. They shot at me, now I'm shooting back. I got my hand on the Bible, other hand up on the rifle. For the love of my family and baby, go local. You pay me, you're crazy, I might go. Loading up my banana, get the money for my nana. So you reckon I gotta protect them? I'm sweating and wipe it with a bandana. See, I suffer from manic panic, get mystranic damage. You about to get planted and buried. I can reload in a hurry. It's open carry in Missouri, and you ain't no law. We in the woods, nobody saw in no cell service, so ain't nobody call. If you hear pockets to lead, you gotta run down on your head.
I feel like my ears have been burning. People I trust talking about me when I'm not around. All my friends have been turning their back cause I'm broken. No cash to cash out, but my stash running. I made it normal to eat off of me, now they spoiled. They no longer feel the need to be loyal. Nobody was there trying to bless me when I got arrested to pay all the fees for my lawyer's probation. And DUI classes don't need no eyeglasses to see this thing deep in my grass and they slithering. Homies that I would consider my family talking about beating my ass when they see me. I'm laughing like, do me a favor since you such a killer. Instead of us fighting, come kill me tonight. That beast being lonely, I wish I was home trying to chill with my wife who wants nothing to do with me. Guess you and her are 2 peas in the pod. Never thought you would be enemy numero uno, man. You know the code of the lock of the spot where I usually be, and indubitably I was right. Cause one night I was sleeping, he broke it and blasted like that. Hit the glass in the mattress, I wish that he hit me. I guess he need target practice.
He's always been an entertainer. I thought that he would be a stand-up comedian when he grew up because he was so funny.
You recorded that? That was whack. Player, I'm a player. 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 I'm a player.
He says that he learned it from me.
It was given to me early by my mama. You know, she taught me, really kind of forced me to do music and harmonize with her when I was growing up in church. And so it was kind of a requirement. Me and my sister would have to sing with my mama. And I never in my wildest dreams would have thought I'd be doing it for a job.
I need to figure out a sign-off thing. Should I say cakes out?
No.